Hey, y'all, it's your favorite speaker, Ashley Marie, and you are tuned in to It's a Mindset Thing podcast. On today's episode, I want to talk about how you cannot grow in the same places that cause you traumas and triggers, whether it's childhood or adult. And our environment really shapes our nervous system, and it programs us to respond the way that we respond to things, and that's not always best for our growth. A lot of the responses that we'll give are tailored to what helped us stay safe at a later time, a different time in life or a previous time in life, but they don't work right now, or they're not serving us right now. So I just wanted to make this quick episode to explain to you guys how important it is to always, always, always go forward. Growth, progress, and do not be afraid to create distance, healthy distance with people who are not aligned with you, environments that are not aligned with you. I mean, even the household that you live in, if it brings you stress or invalidates your feelings, or you're always in survival mode because there's always some BS going on in your environment, baby, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to have a smooth ride of progression to an upward, higher way and higher vibration of living. It's possible, but it is extremely hard. And take it from me, that was one of the first things I had to do. I was faced with a lot of drama and stress, but my mind was in the right place. My nervous system just wasn't, because the people who I was around and where I was staying at when I wasn't as stable as I am today, when I was still getting back on my feet, getting back with the state of California, it was always some shit. It was always something. And I found myself continuously in the same chaotic cycle that they lived in. But I was tired of living in that cycle. And I also see people around me doing the same thing. And then they're starting to come complainers the way that the people around them are complainers, or being doubtful, or losing their spark and losing their dream because the people around them were always afraid to dream big. They infected them with that energy. And that's what happens when you entertain things that are not aligned with what your purpose is, especially once you know what your purpose is. When God puts it on your heart and you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing and what way you're supposed to be doing it, you'll see resistance. And I always say that resistance that you see and that you get, that's God telling you that there's a misalignment there, that whatever you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing according to what steps He wants for you to take. And growth it requires new mirrors. Growth calls for you to see different environments, rub shoulders with different people, take on different ways of thinking, expanding your mind and having different conversations, just everything different. And that's probably what makes it so scary for people, because they're afraid of changing. They're afraid to challenge what makes them comfortable, because the uncomfort is really in the unknowing of who this new version of you is. But if you have enough courage to take that step and become a different version of yourself for the greater good in the end, you will not regret it. Trust me, I had to do the same thing. And I'm, to a lot of people, even to my mom, even to some of my family members, I've become unrecognizable, and I've had to teach people who I am, because they're used to the old version of me. Now, don't get it twisted, it's still in there. I still pop off. Okay, no, I can still pop off. Let me take that back. I will still take it there if need be, because when it's in you, it's in you. It's not on you. But if it's not who you want to be, and it's not who you are spiritually, you'll feel it. And you'll always feel how things are not feeling right, and they feel icky. And it's just like, you don't like that feeling anymore. That's how you know that there's resistance happening.